Right then, welcome back to another vid. This is some gameplay footage. Well, actually it's kind of a bit of a vlog. Bit of vloggage going on for Pure Pool on the Xbox One. It's also out on the PlayStation 4, and I know for a fact, that the PlayStation 4 has a physical version. I think it's around about $15. I can't confirm that, but I do think it was around about $15 when I saw that, when was it, a few weeks back. But on the Xbox One, which is what I've got it on, it's a downloadable game only, as far as I'm aware. And I think it was $8.99, $9.99. A lot of thinks going on in this vid so far. But yeah, it's really good. Now, one of the things... Well, there's kind of two reasons that I downloaded it. One, because I like, well, snooker, really. But I don't mind a bit of pool. And it's kind of the same game, or obviously there's elements which are very similar. So that was one reason. But also, two, I'd heard really good things about it. Now, one of the things that I've heard, or had heard, prior to buying it, was the fact that apparently the game physics were meant to be really good and, dare I say, realistic. And do you know what? After playing it now for a good few months, I can confirm that. It is realistic, or as realistic as you're gonna get to a pool stroke snooker game. It's just everything about it, even what you're seeing now, the point of impact, when the cue hits the ball, it just feels right. It almost feels real. You know, when the balls break, and going into the corners, when you're using spin, when you're aiming, it seems to go where you want it to go. And I know many games have kind of done that over the years. This isn't the first one to do that, but it's probably the best one so far that I've experienced. So if you're thinking about buying it, definitely do it. So if you watched my video, or one of my vids going back, when was it? Probably a couple of vids back, you'd have seen that I did a video response where I took the camera around my workplace and had a bit of a quick look around. It makes it sound like I'd never seen it before and I was doing a bit of burgling. Obviously, I work there. To show you around is really what I should have said. So yeah, just a quick vid to show you around where I sit and where some colleagues sit, and a little bit of what we do and all that kind of stuff. All my colleagues weren't in. They were either, I guess, sleeping at that unearthly hour that I was filming the vid, or up and just not yet at work. Either way, I intentionally waited, or did the vid that early in the morning. I just wanted some peace and quiet, and I don't think anybody would have wanted to have been on the vid anyway. And quite frankly, I didn't want them knowing I was going to be doing it, for all manner of reasons. So that's that. But some people touched upon in that vid that I've got arguably the best desk in the office. And I do, I kind of do, but I did. Let me explain. In that vid, I did say that at some stage in the near future, we'd be moving upstairs. Now, the company's still staying on the downstairs as well, the downstairs level, the first level, or the ground floor, but we're just expanding. So some people are still going to be in those rooms, but more people are just going to be going upstairs. And I guess as we progress and hire more staff and all that kind of stuff, we'll spread out even more. So I'm going upstairs, so I won't have that great desk tucked away in the corner anymore. However, don't worry, because I've only done it again. I've only got the best desk upstairs now. I couldn't believe it. There's three of us that are going to be in this one particular room, and I'll do an updated vid in the future so you can see it. But three of us are going to be in one room. There's me, there's Megan, there's Robert, and I got the first pick. By the way, check this out. Look at that. On purpose. There's no fluke about that. Well, there was, completely, but I'll take it. So yeah, me, Megan, and Robert, and I got the pick of where I want my desk to be through seniority. And that's not seniority through age, because Robert's a few years older than me, but seniority because I've been at the company the longest. So as soon as I said I wanted that desk, or I wanted my desk in this particular area, those two were jealous. I mean, it was fun, you know, a bit of banter, but they would have taken it without question. So I couldn't believe it. So I've just got the look. What can I say? And I'm not going to complain about that. So in the future, I'll do another vid. I'll show you an updated room tour, kind of an office tour, if you like. Maybe have some people on, maybe not. Absolutely no promises on that, just in case. So anyway, so that's that. So yeah, Pure Pool, let's talk a little bit about this. So a really good game, I'm showing off there with some of my skills and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really that talented on this game. I do alright, but you know, I'm not the best. Not yet anyway. So yeah, all the cues, table skin, all that kind of stuff. That I don't even know how to pronounce that word, which is why I missed it, as you probably picked up. Baize colour, but I'm not even going to go there. Whatever it is. I'm guessing it's the cloth. It must be, because it's blue there and it's blue on the game. There's all my accolades, which I'm proudly showing off to you there. like some kind of, I don't know, just showing off like an idiot really. And half of them are really easy to get, so it's not a big deal. But it's a really good game, really responsive. Now the career mode, which I'm going to go in here, as you can see, some of them are still locked. But I'm going to play a bit of amateur US 8-ball. At the top there it says tournament 1 out of 5, and you basically get 5 different screens if you like. There's 3 different stars you can get for every kind of game. And in the future I'll do more of these. But here I'm just playing an 8-ball game against an opponent, the computer opponent I should say, amateur level as you see on the bottom left. So in theory it should be quite easy to do. But then again, it's online, isn't it? You know, it's against the computer I should say, and they sometimes cheat, let's be honest. And this game is no different to any other game. Sometimes the computer opponent pulls off the most ridiculous shots known to man and beast. It's honestly ridiculous. Such as that one, for example, which wasn't me. That was him, and that was a complete fluke, getting 2. 2 for the price of 1. So yeah, really recommend the game, and I just think you've got to buy it. It's so cheap, really. You know, $10 downloading it, which is around about £6.50, give or take. And there's a physical version for the PlayStation 4 as well. Now, I've not yet taken this online, and I was very briefly speaking to Marcus, that's XFile2708. When was that? Yesterday, day before yesterday. And I said that if I see him online, because he was saying he was having difficulty finding a game, and that's a computer miss there, by the way. As you can see, the bottom left, it's highlighted. Whoever's highlighted, that's who's taking the shot. So, yeah, Marcus was saying he was having difficulty finding a game, and I said, well, if I see you online, I'll send an invite, and if I win the game, I'll upload it onto YouTube, and if I lose, I won't. I didn't say that bit, really. But I am thinking of doing that. No, do you know what? If it's a good game, and if I remember to record it, I win, lose or draw, you know, I may upload it, I may not. Because one of the things I'm thinking of doing, and you know, here we go again, because I often have these bright ideas, and then after 2 or 3 episodes, for want of a better word, I get bored of it, I really do. Just get itchy feet and I want to do something else. But I'm thinking of maybe, possibly making these pool vids, maybe a regular thing, once a week, once every other week, once a month. We'll see, I'll have a think about it. And just keeping it to, you know, around about 10 minutes, and just treating it as a light-hearted, casual vlog, where I may not even touch upon the game. A bit like maybe the Thursday Drive, another one which technically I guess I need to do more of those vids, because I think I've only done 4, 5, 6 of them. And for anyone who's watched those before, then basically it's nothing to do with the game. I'm just playing, well, you can see the game, it's there for your visual eyes only, a visual treat if you like. But really I'm just talking over the top about all sorts of stuff, about work. I think I talked about North Korea in one of them last year. So it's that kind of thing, it's just random stuff. And I just think with pool playing in the background, it's quite relaxed, it's chilled out, the music which you may or may not be able to hear. It's just a relaxed environment. By the way, you can see there, clear the table in 150 seconds. That was the 3rd star I needed to kind of complete that little level, if you like. So that's what I did, clear the table. And you would have noticed as well, if you've been eagle-eyed, that I cleared both tables. There was a few shots missed, but I think they were all by the computer. So basically, I cleared 2 consecutive tables. And what are the chances of that? Well, clearly high, because I just did it. But no, it must be really difficult to do, because I don't think I've done that before. So the minute I recorded that, I was like, oh, I can't believe I recorded it. That is being used for gameplay. And then I just started again this free roam thing, and as you can see, straight from the queue, I potted a ball. I mean, I just can't miss. What's going on? So that's a good time, better time than ever to leave it. Until my next vid, whenever that is, as I usually say, could be tomorrow, could be next week, next month, whenever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.